Hey guys, you need to listen up because these 7 words are destroying your chances at building wealth and having success. Find out what they are after this quick disclaimer. Hey guys, welcome back to Compound Interest. This is Maverick, where we help you uncomplicate money and finances so you can grow yourself and grow your future. Today we're going to talk about 7 words that are stripping you from your chances of having wealth and success. And they are very toxic to not only your financial health, but to your mental health as well. And they put a mental block on you and your ability to move forward in life. And I'm going to share those with you in just a minute. But before we do that, we're going to touch on the markets and get an update of what's going on, and I'm going to show you the current coronavirus cases right now, and then we'll go into those topics. So if this is your first time visiting the channel, please consider liking and subscribing if you like our content. I really appreciate it. It really helps out the YouTube algorithm when you smash that like button, because when you do that, I drink Corona. All right. And also, if you guys haven't clicked on the link below, I have my wealth building kit, the starter kit that I have down on the link in the description. Please check that out. Click on it. It's got a lot of good resources, a lot of great books, budgeted worksheet, and my 10 financial tips. All free and all very useful in my opinion. So please check that out below. So let's get into the markets. All right. So here's currently what's going on right now in the stock market. The Dow Jones fell out of that wedge that I was predicting, and it did. And to no surprise, because this rally, in my opinion, is bought and paid for, it went back up. There is absolutely no reason, in my opinion, why this market should be going up because of unemployment skyrocketing and all the fear of everything. So it just shows you how artificial this price is. And you can disagree with me if you want, which is fine. We're approaching that golden pocket where there tends to be some sort of massive movement that happens. And once we get into this pocket, we'll see what happens if something dramatically happens or if nothing happens. Like I said, I don't have a crystal ball. I can't predict the markets. Nobody can. So we'll see where this goes. I anticipate at some point this to go down. And if we never do and this virus passes us by, then I guess I don't even know what to say then. Highly unlikely. At some point we're going to have to correct. Anyway, so moving on. In the crypto space, however, it's booming as well. We broke up above this resistance and just skyrocketed here parabolically, which isn't a good sign. Typically, Bitcoin moves so the volatility moves so extreme that it's just up and down and up and down. You can see right here there's clear resistance from here before. This is something that we would have to break in order to continue to go higher to retest these highs over here. So we'll see what happens. I'm predicting that we probably won't, but like I said, I also kind of predicted this to go down, which it did for a period of time. So if you were in a short from this 618 Fibonacci level, you would have made some money if you knew where to get out. But then we rallied back up, and I think a lot of this has to do with fear and people realizing that Bitcoin isn't technically supposed to be correlated with the market. It's its own asset. It does what it wants regardless of what the market's doing. Now, like I stated, it's still immature, and it's still correlated with the stock market and stuff because it's just not a mature asset class yet. And when it does, it'll do its own thing, just kind of like gold does. Anyway, at some point, we're going to have to correct a little bit before we continue to go higher, or this will just fall down really, really hard. We'll see what happens with it, though. Moving on to cases in the United States, we have officially broke 1 million. Congratulations, United States. And almost 60,000 deaths. This is probably more at 60, and this is probably higher than that. And I did the math on that. That puts the mortality rate in the United States at 6%. So for anybody that's saying that the death rate is low, it keeps on climbing up. It used to be, I think it was 3.5% in the United States, and then it rose to 4, and then 4.5, and then 5, and now it's at 6%. So the good news is, if you look at the cases by day, it looks like we're starting to peak here a little bit. So what everybody is doing seems to be working in terms of, flattening the curve. I don't need to go into detail about coronavirus because obviously I'm not a scientist and or a virologist and know anything about what's going to happen. Common sense would dictate that this is going to continue for a while. There'll probably be a second wave, and we'll have this for, the foreseeable future. All right, let's talk about the 7 words that are really hindering you from building wealth and success. And I've said that like 3 different ways already, but they're all the same. And they're these 7 words put into 2 different phrases. And the first phrase is, I know it. And you're probably thinking to yourself, Mav, why is that bad? When you say that you know it and you've never experienced it in your life, or you say you know it because you read a fucking book, you don't know it. And the saying goes, if you don't live it, you don't know it. And it is so true. How many people have said that they know something and then tried to go and do it themselves and have failed miserably? Now, a lot of people do that with trading too. I'm just going to use trading as an example. If you read a book on trading and watch a YouTube channel and say, I got it, I know it, and let your ego get in the way, you are going to lose a lot of money. And that's why 95%, maybe I think it's that high, 95% of traders lose or fail within the first year because they come in with this mentality that they're going to get rich quick. They don't freaking let go of their ego. When you are trying to build wealth and success, you should not be letting your ego getting away and acting like you know these things. You should be a sponge. You should have a contrarian view. You should be absorbing as much knowledge as you can, because one wrong decision in business can affect you in a drastic or big way. Same thing goes with investing. If you are investing and you pick the wrong stock or the wrong fund or the wrong vehicle for your investment, you can lose your entire life savings. And it's happened to a ton of people, and a lot of it's because they think they know it. And I'm tired of listening to people, even some family members, where they let their ego get in the way of stuff. Like, it's just not, when you say your brain shuts down, and it's just not a smart way of thinking. If you want to build wealth or you want to be successful. Okay, so the second phrase that's toxic is, I can't afford it. When you walk into a store and you say, I can't afford it, or you go, I can't afford this vacation, I can't afford this car, I can't afford this, I can't afford that. If you think about how that comes across, you are shutting down your mind and you're making an excuse for one, and you're giving yourself an easy way out to not have something that you truly want. The real question that you should be asking yourself is, how can I afford it? Or this is even more powerful, how can I make it make me money? That's what a lot of the really wealthy, rich people do. That's what Warren Buffett does. That's what Steve Jobs did. That's what Jeff Bezos did. That's what Bill Gates did. They found ways to get what they want, even after they were told they couldn't do it. They found ways to get what they wanted. And it's all because of asking themselves and doing a little bit of mind shifting. And this is all a mental mindset, If you have to change your way of thinking. And I'm not sitting here telling you that, you watch this video and it's like a light bulb, it changes. It takes some serious work to rewire your brain to get it to think differently and not have it punish you, because you are your own worst enemy. And these phrases, I've been guilty of them too. I'm not going to sit here all high and mighty, and be condescending and be like, oh yeah, this is what you need to do. If you don't, you're stupid. I have been guilty of these things before. I have let my ego get in the way of investments. And the most recent one that's happened to me is when I first dabbled in cryptocurrency. I lost tens of thousands of dollars investing in crypto because I knew it, or because I was a financial advisor in the past and I had a good grasp on investing and I knew what the market was going to do, or I knew what crypto was going to do because it's an asset class and I've invested in asset classes that I've managed people's money before. That, like I said, that mentality will get you destroyed or prevent you from prosperity. And I had to learn the hard way with my own personal life savings. So, and that can be detrimental to not just yourself and your mental health, but also to your family and your loved ones too, if you're making bad decisions like that. Anyway, you guys can take this video however you want. My advice would be to apply it to your own life and question yourself. Question the way you think. Question the stuff around you. If what you're doing is not working, then something needs to change. And more than likely, the thing that needs to change is you. Unfortunately, it's probably you. So I hope this is kind of an eye-opener for you, and I hope that it didn't rub you the wrong way too much. These are hard lessons that we're going to go through on this channel together, and this is just one of them. But I hope that this opened up your eyes to what may be going on in your own life, and then you take it and make a change or make a difference in your own life. Ultimately, like I said, my goal is to help as many people as I can and pass on the knowledge and the hard lessons I've learned so that other people don't make these mistakes. Thanks for watching, and if you could, please destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. That would make my channel super happy, and it makes me happy because when you do that, I drink Corona. See, now I'm a little bit calmer now. Till next time, guys, stay safe, stay vigilant, and keep compounding yourself and your wealth.